2.0 Roles Advanced Setting. This is a very powerful tool for elite laser tag operators. We're going to go ahead and create a new role, and I'm going to have a new role of medic. So I need to double click on new role, type in medic, and press enter. That gives it a name. The type of role is going to be medic. The cooldown period, this is for sending health. Then I'm going to give him a cooldown of 10 seconds. And a cooldown period for self-healing, I'm going to go ahead and give him a cooldown period of 30 seconds for health. Health points for sending, he's going to get 25 health points for sending. And I'm going to go ahead and give him a self-healing of 20 health points. So I click save, and now I have a new role of medic. Let's go ahead and create the other two roles that we're going to talk about today. A new role of, the next new role we're going to talk about is tank. Now tank only works if you use shields on a regular basis on your field. Type in that tank name, go ahead and press enter. Cooldown period for sending, I'm going to say, is going to be 20 seconds for my tanks. Cooldown period for self, I'm going to say it's going to be 30 seconds. Armor level sending, you can send a 50% or 25% of the armor level that you already have. Now, if they've used up all their armor and they get hit by a armor level, they will get 50% of the original shield. So armor level sending, I'm going to say 50. Armor level self, I'm going to say 25%. Ability active period sending, that's a delay, so I can only send shields every 30 seconds, and I can only give myself shields every 59 seconds. Go ahead and click save, and those settings are now applied to my new role of tank. I'm going to go ahead and create one last role, and that's going to be infantry. I select infantry, type in that name or whatever I want to call it for my field, and press enter. Cooldown period sending is going to be 10, and cooldown period for self is going to be 25. Health points is what I can give myself, and that's going to be 40. Go ahead and click save, and now I have infantry, medic, and tank all set up. Now that we have our roles created, we need to discuss how to use them. Now, in the previous section, warning, this is a new information. Some of the information in the previous section is incorrect. A new clone does not override a roles. So at the end of a game where you're using roles, you need to select normal and double click apply so that the normal settings are applied to all of your taggers, and then go ahead and double click the game from their game library that you want to play and go cloning OK. And then you're back to where no roles are applied and everybody's playing normal. Now, in order to use some of the roles, we have to have special things on, and we need to select certain things. The number one thing when we're using roles we must have selected is auto reload. Because we're using the red and black buttons for extra features, we have to have auto reload on so that we can increase our normal amount of bullets. So with auto reload selected, you can use roles, as well as if you're going to use tank, you need to have shields on. So I have shields on at level 25 with a regeneration of 4 seconds. So that means if they get away from being hit within the 4 seconds, their shields will regenerate all the way up to 25 points. And shields is always extra life points added in front of a normal life point. However, it has a little bit different sound, and I will show that in the examples to come. So I'm going to select save for that game mode, double click rolls to clone it out to everybody that I have on, and now I have shields on. Now, a normal tagger shooting at shields is going to sound like this. And that click, click, and then it starts taking away life points. So the first thing we're going to talk about as roles is infantry. Infantry gives every player a sniper rifle and the ability to give themselves a little bit of life. So we double click apply, and that shows that the infantry mode has been applied. Now to activate it, pulling the trigger is normal fire. If I press down the red button and pull the trigger, it makes that rifle shooting silencer sound, and then that reload sound means that that ability is reactivated. If I press and hold the black button and pull the trigger, it gives me medical, and it gives me up to my maximum health or how many ever health points we set up in our roles. So we're going to go back to our screen showing rounds, clips, and health. With my other tagger, I'm going to press and hold the red button, shooting at the example tagger, a shot, and I didn't aim properly. So that's a normal shot, normal shot, normal shot, no more shields. Holding down the red button, fire, instant kill. I have snipered that person using good aim, and he has been eliminated. Now, I come with these examples, we're using auto respawn, and that is infantry mode, is a sniper, instant kill. It does require a little bit more aiming than normal, and it gives you that special sound. Now that recharge sound is when that mode is reactivated and ready for me. So if I have fired, I'm going to fire my rifle bullet. And now that click, click, click sound means I don't have that available. And then that's the reload sound for when that option is available. That is everything you need to know about infantry role for Game Management System and Revolution 2.0. Let's go ahead and talk about Revolution Role's Medic. Medic gives you the option to send and or receive your own health. Double click apply. Everybody is now in a medic role that is on and selected. And now I have the option to fire health or give myself health. I'm going to give this tiger a little bit of damage. So now he's down to health points of 56. Hold down the black button, pull the trigger, medical administered to myself. I gave myself 20 health points. On the other tagger, let me get back to the health screen here. Health of 76, using my buddy's a medic. He's going to come along and give me medic points. He's going to aim at me, holding down the red button, hold the trigger, medical administered. My buddy gave me 25 health points or whatever that was. I don't remember what I set it to, but now I have 101 health points. He can get me again if the reload time is set right. Oh, hear that click? That was your cooldown period hasn't expired yet. And now all the way back up to 150 health points. So damage, self-heal using the black button, receiving health from a medic on my team, him using the red button and shooting at me. The tag will say medical administered when I receive the health packet from my medic on my team, and it also says medical administered when I give myself medic points. So that is using medics on the Revolution 2.0 system. The last and final thing we're going to talk about today is tank roll. Now, tank sends and receives health. I know a lot of my operators normally don't use shields, but shields is an interesting and fun activity that works great. I'm going to go ahead and end my game. New game. So at the beginning of the game, it doesn't show how much shields I have, but it shows that shield. And you hear that tink sound, that means my shield was hit, and I'm still good. And I'm talking long enough to make sure that that regenerates for the 4 seconds, and it still hits that shield. Now, hit. Now I'm taking life points away. My buddy is a tank, so he's going to press and hold the red button and shoot me. Level 2, armor engaged. That means he has activated my armor for the set amount of time, and I have shields, and I can't take hit. Now, it expires, so it doesn't stay there until it's taken away. It does expire, and that's what that, and if we go into edit, that's what that ability of active period sending is. So if I change that to 25, and I still do level 2 is 50% of the original shields. Level 1 is 25% of the original shields. Click save. Yes. Select tank. Apply. Tank mode. Shields hit. Level 2 armor engaged, and I get that shield hit. So that's what tank does. And you also give yourself shields holding down the black button and pulling the trigger. Like it said, level 1 armor engaged. Now, there is a cooldown period, and if you have that cooldown period, it prevents you from giving yourself more armor. And we have those settings set up. Now, I have modified these settings from the original. And in order to change anything on a role that you have created, you select that role, select edit, and now you can make changes to that. Now, if you want multiple roles, say you want different settings, you can do tank 2, enter, and change the tank 2 settings. I'm going to say tank 2. Yeah, he can go ahead and give himself 50% health, and he's going to have a cooldown of 5 seconds and a sending of 5 seconds. Click save. Select tank 2. Double click apply for the taggers that are selected. And now I can give myself level 2 armor by pressing the black button and pulling the trigger at the same time. I can send level 2 armor to my team members by pressing the red button and pulling the trigger. Now, this has been a review of the advanced game management system and Revolution 2.0 settings of roles. Once again, if this have any questions, please, we are here to help you. Please email either Matt at elitelasertagops@gmail.com or Josh at elitelasertaghotline@gmail.com. I hope you greatly enjoy the advanced settings of using roles. And remember, at the end of a game using roles, you must select normal, select all of your taggers, and double click apply to remove any role settings, because a simple clone from the game management library does not override a role setting. You must return your taggers back to normal roles settings. Thank you very much and have a great afternoon.
As always, like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updates on when the newest videos go live. For information on our products, visit elitelasertag.com. You can purchase the products in this video at elitelasertag.com/shop. Thank you for watching and have a great day.